What is up, friends? Well, I am equal parts excited and equal parts disappointed. It is time for a Nintendo Direct. But rather than a full Nintendo Direct, today we have a Nintendo Direct partner showcase. And so it's not a big full juicy Direct, and it most likely will not feature any first-party titles whatsoever. It's still exciting. I'm still excited to see more third-party titles on the Switch, but I do have to admit that I was a bit hasty and raised my anticipation for a full Direct in this month, because, like I have said, February is one of the most consistent months for Nintendo Directs. Nonetheless, I'm happy that we're having a partner showcase, and I'm excited to see what new games are coming to the Nintendo Switch, even if they aren't first-party games. And so I'm here to react to and discuss this Nintendo Direct. Like I discussed in my predictions when I expected a full Direct, I'm hoping for a few things, like the release date of Penny's Big Breakaway. Like I said, maybe it could shadow drop, but we'll see. We'll see what third-party titles are announced, whether any interest me, because as I talked about in my predictions, I have relatively limited taste, but I'm still excited for this Nintendo Direct partner showcase, so let's react to it. Oh, so yeah, this really is a partner showcase. Completely different intro than normal Direct.
Hello, everyone.
And a completely different announcer. Yes, this isn't a full big Nintendo Direct, but I'm sure there will still be some exciting announcements here.
In the first half of 2024 from our publishing and development partners. Okay, let's get into some headlines.
Yes, indeed. Let's see what
Strive to survive.
the third parties have in store for us this year.
Get ready to embark on an enormous adventure of pint-sized proportions. After being shrunken down at the hands of an evil
I have no idea whether this is a pre-existing Xbox Studios game or whether this is exclusively developed for Switch by Xbox Studios. I do not believe it is. I believe this is a pre-existing title, but yep, right off the bat, confirming Xbox collaboration, like we've been talking about ever since Xbox announced that 4 different titles would be coming to different platforms. Although I do not believe that this was one of the titles that people were speculating about coming to Switch or other consoles, so it is surprising. I've heard nothing about this game, and it looks a bit rough. I do not like that art style, but I'm not one to judge a game by its art style. Art style does go far to making a good game even better.
In this return to the Ender Lily's world, this once flourishing country sits atop
art style, good art style,
magic.
even though this is not actually representative of actual gameplay.
Homunculi, artificial life forms created as the country flourished, were meant to bring about a brighter future. As Lilac, you'll reluctantly bond with and journey alongside a homunculus who played a pivotal role in the country's demise. When the magic buried beneath the surface became corrupted, the citizens fled upward to escape its
I've already said it, but yes, a lovely art style here, and again, a lovely art style can make a good game even better. We'll see.
Along your journey, you'll battle rampaging homunculi.
I'm having
Upon liberating
trouble grasping what exact genre. It does look like a Metroidvania. I'm not seeing
what awaits Lilac and the homunculi at
a
the end
nice
of their journey.
artsy story-driven game. I think from a pre-existing franchise. I'm not familiar with it, but
launches on Nintendo
looks
Switch
pretty nice.
this year. It's your adventure, your way. In these Nintendo
My adventure,
Switch
my
games.
way? Whoa, what could that mean?
Explore an interconnected world of puzzles
you know,
in
the
this
Nintendo
charming
Switch
adventure.
headlines
Slide
for where
across
they
rows
just
and columns on a sprawling
clump
gameplay
a bunch of things together
where
with some
everything moves when
vague
you
headline.
move. Solve puzzles by venturing out into the wilderness,
This looks nice.
helping out the townsfolk, and taking down monsters in handcrafted dungeons. What awaits you on this curious journey of self-discovery? The world is yours to
Yeah,
solve
nice
in a Ranger,
storybook
a
art style.
puzzling adventure, sliding
Makes
onto
me think
Nintendo Switch
not
this
not
summer.
not quite as nice, but makes me think of the
Guide
Plucky
Lane,
Squire,
a
which
young prince on a journey to liberate
okay, Unicorn
five
Overlord.
nations
This is
from
the
mighty
new
empire's
Vanillaware
dominion.
game that was announced in
Customize your
the
troops,
last full
form your
direct.
strategy, then unleash your army on the opposing Zenoiran forces. Your
Published by
real-time
Sega, developed by
strategy planning
Vanillaware, I
will
believe.
turn the tide of war. During
Or
battle,
I guess
you may get to
specifically
recruit
published
new
under
allies,
Atlas, I guess.
or be faced with difficult decisions.
Yeah, kind of like
Atlas and Vanillaware present Unicorn
a
Overlord,
tactics RPG,
launching on Nintendo Switch, March 8th.
which is
The
never.
demo will be available today on Nintendo
There's the
eShop.
classic Vanillaware food that looks.
Originally released on the Nintendo 3DS system.
Hey,
First
wait.
Monster Hunter Stories game returns.
Oh, the original Monster Hunter
Fully
Stories?
voiced and in HD.
Oh, that's nice.
You'll be
Because I remember
friendly
the sequel
alongside
came out on this
monsters in
to
turn-based
Monster Hunter
combat
Stories.
to confront the black blight that plagues the
Was released
Many
was it
familiar monsters
3 years
from
ago, 2 years
across the
ago? But
series
that's nice
are
to see that.
included.
Yeah, its
Plus,
predecessor
you can browse artwork
is coming
and
to
listen
the Switch now.
music
That's
in the
nice.
newly added museum. Take flight in Monster Hunter Stories, soaring onto the Nintendo Switch system this summer.
In my predictions for a. Oh, is this? Oh, this is Epic Mickey.
On a
I'm not.
peculiar
I've
day,
never played any of
Ken
these
sends
games.
mischievous mirror lured Mickey Mouse into his workshop.
Is this a new game, or is
Finding the
this in the
magic
series, or
paintbrush?
no?
A curious Mickey creates a mess.
That's to, this has to be like. Is this the first game, maybe?
And becomes trapped in a magical wasteland inhabited by forgotten and rejected characters.
Yeah, this is the first game, right?
The platforming adventure
nice.
Epic Mickey returns in a
Epic
faithful
Mickey
remake
refurbished,
of the
nice.
beloved classic.
I even it seems even the third parties are filling out the last few months of Switch with, or maybe the last year or so of Switch, with a bunch of remasters and remakes.
Epic hero. Disney Epic Mickey rebrushed.
Yeah, this
Launches
game
on Nintendo Switch
back in the day
this
looked pretty
year.
nice. Maybe I should give it a go now. I don't know.
Next, please take a look at this.
What is this? Atlas, okay. Is this the... Okay, yeah, wasn't this leaked a few days ago?
Tokyo experienced its own peculiar occurrence while you were away.
I think it was either a deluxe version of Shin Megami Tensei 5 or a spin-off. I'm not sure, but yeah, this was leaked a few days ago on a product listing, I believe.
Now let's kill this thing.
Man, it was like.
So we have found it, the key to the resurrection.
Was it seriously 3 years ago that Shin Megami Tensei 5 was announced and came out? Because that really honestly feels like yesterday. I've never been a big Shin Megami Tensei or Persona or JRPGs in general. Aren't really my thing. But that game got a lot of attention back when it was first announced and released. I went to the Treehouse at E3 2021. Yep, Shin Megami 5 Vengeance.
Enter or return to this ravaged wasteland and experience an untold story on your adventure. Let's take a look at some more headlines.
Yeah, I remember when Shin Megami Tensei 5 was given that Treehouse spotlight at
in these Nintendo Switch games.
the Nintendo's E3 2020 2021. Oh, that's nice. Stars Battlefront Classic Collection. Okay. I've never actually played any of the original Battlefront games. My brother used to play them all the time, and I would sometimes occasionally watch him play them. So that's pretty cool. I mean, they haven't touched up the graphics that much, but I wonder if this is done by Asper, because they've done a lot of the... Okay, so pretty soon, March next month. It didn't... Did it show the developer for It probably did, I just didn't notice it. Because yeah, Asper's been doing a lot of these Star Wars remasters on the Switch. I wouldn't be surprised if they were doing that too, even though they just did the Tomb Raider remasters. So yeah, that's pretty cool, because, I don't know, even though I never played it much myself, I kind of feel, I guess it's a familial, nostalgic tie to the original Battlefront games, having seen my brother play them. But yeah.
Sharpen your steel for the latest entry in the Sword Art Online series.
Ooh, another JRPG. Do I need to state again that JRPGs aren't really my thing? Well, I've heard of this series. Have no familiarity with it whatsoever. But yeah, it's funny because usually, like in a Nintendo Direct, a full Nintendo Direct, there'll be like 40 to 45% of the titles I just don't care about because they're just third-party series that I don't really play. And that's just kind of the partner showcase. It's a new Gundam game or I don't know, or a port of another Gundam game. I don't know. But yeah, it just shows how you know, my tastes are kind of limited. But I've been doing a lot to expand them over the past few years. Trying out third parties when I grew up such a Nintendo fanboy. Yeah, we're like 10 minutes in, so we're about halfway through, and it's a pretty nice announcement so far. Nothing to get extremely excited. Ooh, okay, never mind. Monkey Ball, we've got Monkey Ball.
The newest entry in the Super Monkey Ball series rolls onto Nintendo Switch.
Okay, Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble.
Over 200 brand new stages await.
I have only played a Monkey Ball game once, and it was one of the arcade games. And I know that some of the Switch remakes and ports of the games have been a bit controversial. So we'll see. And I don't know whether that's down to... It can't be down to the actual design. It must be the control and how they've implemented control in this game. Because I mean, just based on seeing it and having only played a Monkey Ball game once, control must be very important in a Monkey Ball game because you're really rolling around in a ball. And also, are these? I haven't really paid attention. Are these brand new characters or are those just redesigns? Nice. Okay, I might actually try that out. We'll see. Oh yes, World of Goo 2. Okay, can we get a release date? I never played the original World of Goo. I never really got into the Wii eShop. But I've heard so much about the original World of Goo, and despite having never played the first one, I was so excited when it was announced at the Game Awards because, you know, a lot of those WiiWare series never really got follow-ups, never really got sequels. And the World of Goo was really one of those Wii eShop titles that stood out. So it's cool to see it finally getting a sequel after, what is it, 15 years? Crazy. This is definitely one I'm going to keep an eye on. And we'll see if we get a release date, or at least a release window here. Ooh, co-op did that. Oh, so it's launching exclusive to Switch in May. Nice.
Build a life transcending time.
Is this Fantasy Life? The new Fantasy Life game that they announced and postponed to this year, right? Yep, it is. Fantasy Life. The girl who steals time, yeah. Hey. And even though this isn't a full direct, I'm still getting stuff off my direct bingo board. We got a 3DS port, like I predicted, which I always am glad to see more 3DS ports on the Switch. It just makes sense. Do it. Third parties and Nintendo. And also I predicted that we'd see some level 5 because they've got some interesting games coming out that have been, of course, delayed or not coming out until a while. You know, Fantasy Life I, Deca Police, and of course, most prominently of all, the new Professor Layton game. So nice to see that we're getting more details on one of Level 5's new games, because Level 5 does have some good talent. They make some pretty good games. Even though most of my experience is with the small bit of Professor Layton that I have experienced. Yeah.
This life is yours to live in. Fantasy Life I.
Let's see how it does, though. Okay, so not until October. But yeah.
It's time to hunt for.
Maybe I should try out a Fantasy Life game. Animal Crossing is about the only life sim I've ever played much of, because I don't know. There's so many life simulators. I gotta limit how many I play, because you can get so involved in life simulators. Oh, this looks nice.
I recently had my shell taken away.
If you can go get that treasure that John about, I'll gladly trade your shell for it.
Protect yourself with whatever you can find.
Oh,
from cans,
interesting, like a hermit crab. That's cool.
To reclaim your prized shell.
It would appear the hunt is on, I say.
I've been working my butt off trying to get my old life back.
But
This looks nice. Interesting concept and interesting art style. I like it.
That treasure's as good as mine.
Use over 60 ability-granting shells and harness powerful umami magic to take down enemies.
It's always fun when a gameplay mechanic like that is tied to something so interesting as you know, a hermit crab, which are, you know, known for hiding in different sorts of shells and using unlikely materials. So that's cool. Dash, drop, drill. I see drill and I think... Oh, yes! There we go! Penny's Big Breakaway. Well, one of the games that I've been most anticipating for this year, because this game looks like something special. Of course, I've done this song and dance before, talking about it. It's by the developers of Sonic Mania, and they really understand momentum-based gameplay. And this one, art style combined with gameplay. Again, maybe that's the theme of this partner showcase, but a good game with good gameplay and a good art style is brilliant. Yes! Shadow Drop! Yes!
Local player battles are coming as paid DLC to the fruit matching phenomenon, Suika Game.
Suika Game. Yeah, I played a bit of Suika Game.
Time limit and attack.
Okay, because I bought it for my sister, who really wanted to play it, who played it during the Switch Online game trial. So that's good that they are adding more depth to it, because as fun and satisfying as this game can be, it is very shallow, and the gameplay is very simple. There's not much to it. Multiplayer game mode. Paid DLC available today. Okay. Maybe I'll buy that for my sister, because she really loves Suika Game.
Gear up for some thrilling drilling in the 2D action platformer Pepper Grinder.
This is a Devolver game, so, or at least published game.
Burrow through terrain. Pulverize enemies in your way. And ride on gnarly vehicles to recover your missing features.
This of course, the whole drill thing reminds me of that one. What was that Game Freak game? I should remember it. On the Game Boy Advance. Oh, speaking of Game Freak, okay, Pocket Card Jockey is coming to Switch.
To create a sequence of numbers and build up power during a race.
I've heard good things about Pocket Card Jockey, and it's always nice to see Game Freak trying out other types of games other than yet another Pokemon game. And I'm pretty sure that this one is exclusive to mobile right now, so that's nice that they're putting it on Switch.
It's off to the races in Pocket Card Jockey. Ride on, launching on Nintendo Switch today.
Nice. Okay. Oh, and a demo. I might need to try that demo. See what everyone's talking about. Okay, so this is I guess this is our game montage towards the end. maybe before we get one last thing. Let's see, yeah, because we're... Oh, yeah! Zao. This one was also announced at the Game Awards and is also looking to be great. It's another one of those... this generation somehow is giving us some really great Metroidvanias, of course, with Metroid Dread and the recent Prince of Persia game, and now Zao, so that looks really interesting. And of course, the developer story about it, its inspiration and its whole development cycle is really cool. This is the new Contra, right? Or it's a remake, right? Contra Operation Galuga, I'm pretty sure is a remake. Yeah. Okay, so we had our montage of games. So.
That almost wraps up this
Almost
Nintendo
wraps up.
Direct
Okay.
Partner Showcase. But before we go, we have 2 more announcements
Okay.
to share. First, please take a look at this.
Okay, instead of one more last thing, it's 2 more things. Oh, okay. Update for Switch Online. So it's going to be probably something third-party. Oh, Rare? Okay, what Rare are we getting? I'm not getting my hopes up for Banjo-Tooie. I should probably recognize which game this is based on the music. Oh, okay, it's Battletoads. Oh, wait. Okay, no, it's multiple games. It's like Killer Instinct. I'm not... Okay, I'm not familiar with Rare's NES or SNES catalog. But, oh, okay, RC Pro AM. I've heard of that one. Okay, and Battletoads, nice. Killer Instinct, yeah. So, okay. And Blast Core. Is that it? Or are we getting Banjo-Tooie? I've heard good things about Blast Core. I want to try that out. Okay, so 5 Rare games. Nice. I assume those are all Rare games, right? Yeah, they are, right? Okay. Heard good things about Blast Core. Want to try that out, definitely. Rare made some really nice games on it in 64.
Please take a look.
One last thing. Okay, what is it? Okay, this is Endless Ocean, right? Because that was rumored and also leaked, of course, by Pioro. This is supposed to be a new Endless Ocean. That's cool. This series hasn't been seen since the Wii, right? Endless Ocean Luminous. All right. Nice.
A mysterious underwater world is yours to explore.
Endless Ocean is I've never actually played any of the 2 Wii games. The only 2 games in the series, it seems.
To the Veiled Sea,
But
a location
they're
home to
very chill, slow-paced games, it seems.
This unexplored
So that might be a
region
nice
changes with each dive,
change of pace between other games that I might want.
offering new things
check out.
to discover.
It's nice.
Up to 30 players online can plunge into
Oh,
the
sure.
ocean's depths together.
Simultaneous
Share your
multiplayer, nice.
discoveries with other
Online.
divers, and exchange a friendly greeting.
But can we
freely
play
exploring the
MP3
vast
files
ocean.
from an SD card like we could in the Wii games? Can we?
There are
That's
over
always
500 different species of
a
marine
fun
life
little
encountered.
tidbit. That it's one of the few games that
Some of them
utilized
creatures
micro SD
thought
card
to be
compatibility
extinct,
with
and
the
others
with the
maybe
Wii for
mythical.
things other than just storing games. Yeah, I mean, Endless Ocean is a type of series that definitely benefits from a console with
What will
better
you find
graphics.
on your undersea journey? Endless Ocean Luminous launches on the Nintendo Switch system May 2nd.
Okay, so some
Pre-orders
nice
begin today. on
May
Nintendo
titles
eShop.
launching soon. What else was May? I'm trying to remember.
We hope you're looking forward to exploring the vast ocean on Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
All right, there we go. That was the partner showcase. So, okay, and then even after they give us the montage, they've given us a montage of all the games that were announced, and yeah, a decent lineup actually. I was pleasantly surprised. Definitely not excited. You know, you don't have me screaming like I do in normal Nintendo Directs, but that's probably a good thing, I guess. Getting my expectations up too high, expecting a full Direct, but After they announced a partner showcase, I set my expectations much lower, and actually I was pleasantly surprised. Not necessarily excited, like I said, but yeah, that actually had a pretty decent lineup of third-party games. I mean, and that was the last partner showcase 2 years ago. 3 years ago. Wait, no, 2 years ago. Excuse me. That it also had a pretty decent lineup, showing you can still have a good direct even if it is just a partner showcase, even if it doesn't have first-party games. Lots of games that pique my interest coming out within the next few months. So, and of course, best of all, we got Penny's Big Breakaway shadow dropping. So that's nice. Gonna have to go check that out. That's definitely a highlight. But of course, we had other games that we got to look at. Previously announced titles like Unicorn Overlord and Fantasy Life I, and that surprising ports and remasters like the rebrushed version of Epic Mickey, which, who knows, after seeing that game so much, maybe I'll finally give it a shot. A bunch of games that are either ports or remasters here, or new entries in series that I haven't experienced yet, where I think, maybe this is it. Maybe this is where I finally try these out and continue expanding my tastes. Yeah, and then of course, Monster Hunter Stories. Always happy to see a 3DS port. We got the Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection. That's a nice nostalgia trip for you. A brand new Super Monkey Ball game. Let's see if Sega can make a Monkey Ball game that pleases fans. Let's see if they can not mess up this next Monkey Ball game. And we got a May release date for World of Goo 2, as well as a brand new Endless Ocean game also set for May. So some, not huge, mind-blowing games releasing in May, but some very nice, more chill games that I probably want to check out. I like the vibes of Endless Ocean, where the gameplay is more slow-paced like that. It's nice to have a chill vibe. And then, of course, rounding out, we got Pocket Card Jockey, coming to home consoles for the first time. We get some non-Pokemon Game Freak rep on the system, and I've heard some decent things about that game, so I definitely want to try out the demo. And of course, something else I want to try out is, of course, those 5 rare games being added to Nintendo Switch Online, and that's really nice that finally we're getting Rare's legacy content on a Nintendo console. Of course, besides Donkey Kong Country, so that's very nice to see. I'm especially interested in Blast Corps because I've heard some good things about that, and who knows, seeing that they're continuing to adding rare games, it may be sometime soon that we eventually get Banjo-Tooie. But yeah, again, it's nice to have a partner showcase, not with stuff that doesn't necessarily make me, scream my head off, but stuff that still pleasantly surprises me. Overall, looking at this as specifically a partner showcase, I'd say that this direct was definitely good. Never really great, but not bad either, so it was just good. We got some release dates for previously announced titles, and some brand new titles announced, many of which were ports and remasters, but there were still some standouts. And so I'd say that this was a pleasant partner showcase. Thank you so much for listening. This has been Kiro Tarakai, and I will see you next time. Now, if you'll excuse me, I probably need to go buy the Suika Game DLC for my sister. Let me go do that. Okay. This is a topic in and of itself, but in the Japanese partner showcase, they showed Mother 3? It's never going to be released outside of Japan, is it? Guess it's time to go learn some more Japanese.